Hello everyone, welcome back to Mama in the Kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this delicious dish called Emsa23a. So I'm going to go ahead and just get right into it, and I'll be leaving the exact measurements and ingredients in the description box below. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm seasoning the eggplants with some salt on both sides, and I'm just going to set it aside. And what this does is it helps it not soak as much oil when frying it. So I'm just going to go ahead and season it with some salt and set it aside. Then I'm going to go ahead and blend 4 diced tomatoes, 2 cans of tomato sauce, and then I'm also going to be adding 1 cup of water. So once that's all blended, I'm going to go ahead and saute some onions. I have 1 medium onion here that's diced, and I preheated 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And once that's translucent, I'm going to go ahead and add the tomato sauce. And then I'm just going to bring this to a boil. Once that comes to a boil, I'm going to go ahead and cook my ground beef. So I have 1 pound of ground beef, and I preheated 2 tablespoons of canola oil. And then once it's almost cooked, I'll go ahead and season it. So I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1 tablespoon of 7 spice, and just mix that all in. Once my tomato sauce comes to a boil, I'm going to go ahead and add 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, mix that in, and then just take my tomato sauce off the heat and set it aside. Now I'm going to go ahead and use a paper towel to kind of squeeze out the water from the eggplants. So you're just going to press on it like this, and then I'm going to be frying them on both sides until they're a golden color. And after frying, I'm going to go ahead and set them on a paper towel just to soak up the excess oil, and then I'm going to go ahead and layer everything in a Pyrex pan. So I layered my fried eggplants, and then I'm going to layer some sliced tomatoes, and then the ground beef, and then I'm just going to top that off with the tomato sauce. And then we're going to be baking this on 400 for about 40 minutes uncovered. And once it's out of the oven, now I'm going to go ahead and top it off with some fried pine nuts. You can use almonds, or you can just leave out the nuts if you don't like them. And I'm going to be serving this with some white rice, but it also goes great with some pita bread. And that is it for this dish. This Emsa23a is super easy to make, and it's always a crowd pleaser. If you guys remake this dish, please let me know how it turns out, and thank you for watching.